Hey, good evening. You're on with Big J, and let's talk. We want to thank God for all those who participate on the channel. We're missing D-Mac tonight. You'll hear him tomorrow talking about AAU basketball, and a few days later, we'll do another retake on the WNBA. But tonight, I have some information that I need to present to you. And I'm sorry, I know everyone is on the Kwame Brown. It's trending right now. But that's not what I want to talk about tonight. See, there's one thing about me that's different from most people. You just can't tell me anything, and I'm going to agree with you or believe it. What I have to do is go do my due diligence for myself. I have to go research and find out the true narratives behind what's going on, when it happened, where it took place, and who it was involved. Because most times history repeats itself. So I wanted to see if there's someone else that might go through what Kwame Brown went through. But what I had to do is present to you evidence corresponding with our video. Before I show this next video, I want to say this. Kwame, I want you to catch my narrative tonight. It's so important. Kwame Brown was not a bust in high school. He was not a bust at the McDonald's All-American game. He took place in the McDonald's All-American game. Thus, he and Kwame are brothers according to that particular game, because it's only a certain few which are allowed in. And if Kwame was a bust, that means Steven Jackson is a bust because he played in the same game. Matt Barnes did not play in that game. A few years ago, he boycotted the game because Shaq's son was not invited. You're going to catch where I'm going in a minute. See, most people just get on YouTube and they talk. They create the narrative to support the economics of it, but that's not what I'm doing. This thing was puzzling me, and I had to find out some truths because I watched Kwame Brown growing up. I watched, when I say growing up, him growing up. And I watched him play. And what I saw when I went back and did my research, there is a different Kwame Brown that entered the NBA that was not the Kwame Brown in high school. Something changed his narrative, and something happened along the way. And that's why I say on my thumbnail, I'm concerned about LaMelo Ball. As I give you my presentation, I want you to consider something. LaMelo Ball has a LeVar Ball. All right, Kwame Brown had mama's cooking. Even though a woman can raise a man, there is a difference in identity and confidence. Watch these videos. Kwame Brown could ball. I guarantee.
Campus, Duke University for the 2001
all the commentators are going to talk about how the NBA is raving over this 17-year-old kid. He's number 54. Watch it.
East squad. Kwame Brown is in number 54. Julius,
players who are not playing, one who did not show up, and 3 who are injured in this game. So we actually are down to 10-man rosters on each club.
Kwame Brown lost it on his hip. He overpowered Rickard. And goes in.
Look how free he's playing. He's not tight. He's free. He's blocking shot after shot after shot.
As Williams lays it up and in. Maurice Williams out of Jackson, Mississippi. Wow! And that block. Kwame Brown against Josh Childress.
Another one of those youngsters heading for Florida. Kwame Brown out of Brunswick,
Why didn't
Georgia.
they let that kid go to Florida?
High school. Watch this block.
You went out for the money.
Man,
messed up his life at that time.
They go inside. Richardson, Iowa State.
Rice.
Yeah. Trent Tucker's from Flint. Inside Brown. Trying to overpower Rickard. Torbert having all kinds of trouble. Here's Miles. Short jumper, no good. Rebounded by Kwame Brown.
And down the floor.
Boy, taking that all the way in and a miss.
I think Brown got it again.
Yeah. Back the other way. Hodge made a heck of a catch.
Nice pass. Nice pass.
Brown partially blocked by Rickard. He can't believe
Now, I want you to watch Kwame's free throws compared to when he got in the NBA and his shot looked nervous. Boom, all net, all bottom. Watch this.
Coaches, too. They made sure. And the other thing, too.
Look how comfortable he is. The swag is there. Watch this.
How many times have you been to an All-Star game and heard somebody talk about that? He's the guy. Actually, it was T.J. Ford that told me.
And they said he couldn't shoot free throws? I'm going to show you what happened in a minute to him.
Appreciate the history of their game. It's nice to see a young man here in the McDonald's All-American game's got a good grasp on that.
14. And he's also an accomplished piano player.
A nice setup by Williams to Brown, and Brown puts it in.
No low post game? No, I don't think so. Childress made the NBA, so he's playing with kids his age.
Richardson, big stuff.
There's a big lesson. An ACC semifinal matchup for the men.
That's right. Fourth time. Heck of a delivery by Williams. Get back outside to Hodge. Julius rolls it around the ring, and he finally gets a 3 to go. He's got 11.
Help the Golden Gophers.
That's right. Muscled that time by Brown.
He's just dominating.
Found it interesting today in the shoot-around. I was watching Richardson.
Confidence.
We'll see those guys in Minneapolis this weekend. Brown.
Boy, wait. He has a mid-range game. They said, these guys said Kwame Brown did not have a low post game. You just saw it. He blocked everything at the other end of the court. Then he had a mid-range game. You saw it with confidence. An easy shot from about 15. Then he took 2 free throws which were not a problem. Wait a minute. And then they said 60 in however many NBA teams are raving about this kid. So he was selected number 1 justifiably in that class that was coming out with him. And not just that, something happened to his confidence. Something happened to him that broke that mantra that he had. And that's what we have to find out, because LaMelo Ball is connected to that same Brown in high school before the McDonald's All-American game. Check it out. Here's my question. You just saw him in high school in his senior year. Then you saw him at the McDonald's All-American game. That kid does not look like a bust. So I needed to investigate to let those of us who are LaMelo Ball fans learn from what Kwame went through, because he was not a bust. Like LaMelo is not a bust. But somewhere along the line, where did JB get this from that he wanted to tone LaMelo down and make him earn everything? That's the narrative that was given to Kwame Brown, Stephen Jackson. That's the narrative, Matt Barnes, that was given to Kwame Brown. So someone broke everything that he was. Yes, he played 10 years. Yes, he made millions of dollars, but he did not play as himself. That's key. And let's find out why. Somebody's responsible.
In all honesty, you get paid off of potential. A rock star, you have to be good. You know what I mean? You get paid off of potential in that sport.
Oh, really? Yeah, because every game, it's about the potential.
Well, even then, if you come in now, most of our young kids come in now, we don't know how great they're going to be, but yet they got 5-year guaranteed, millions of dollars, admirations of many.
But don't you think that's partly because of you?
Partly interpreted totally wrong. And I would say,
trying to justify himself.
Well, straighten me out.
I will straighten you out,
Okay.
sweetie, I promise.
Yeah, but let me say this one thing.
No, let him straighten me out first. Why?
You see why? I mean, he dominates everything.
No, I want you to tell me why.
The reason is that when you look back in our era, you know, Michael Jordan, the Magic Johnsons, Larry Bird, Charles Barkley's, we earned what we got. That means when the corporate people came back.
Watch what he said. Listen what he said. I've been saying this on every last one of my videos, that Michael Jordan changed the infrastructure of the NBA. Listen what he's going to say. When the corporate people came to us, it is no longer a game now. It is a business. And in his eyes and other eyes, Kwame Brown did not fit the corporate perspective. This is what happened to that young man. It has nothing to do with Stephen Jackson. It has nothing to do with Matt Barnes. They are only because they don't understand, because they have not studied the narrative, that in Michael Jordan's eyes and other eyes, he did not fit the narrative of corporate America. In his eyes, LaMelo Ball does not fit corporate America's what they're looking for. Keep listening to this video. It's going to blow you out the water.
I don't mean to demean the young kids, because I think it's something that they have to learn, and hopefully they will learn that, is that when the corporate America came to us, we had a game that could validate their admiration and
sponsorship and all that,
Now they get that before they play one game. So you're rolling the dice to see if this kid's ever going to be good or not. So in essence,
so he is, watch this. So he is the gatekeeper for corporate America. You better catch this. He is the gatekeeper for corporate America. And when you come through him, if you don't pan out, because there is a system of his gatekeepership that you will come in, guess what will happen? I don't care where he moves you to. I don't care what he gives you. If you're not celebrating corporate America to where are you not entertained, to where you're not entertaining them, then guess what? He has a job. It's called exclusion.
You're paying the kid off of potential. That he may be great.
You don't think that's good?
No, because I think it sets bad work ethic. When you get something so easily, you're not going to work as hard.
You don't think so? Okay.
So you don't tell me that Kwame Brown wasn't working hard in high school? You don't tell me that he had a low post game? You don't tell me that he had a mid-range game? What happened then, Big J? He did not fit, like he doesn't now, the identity of corporate America. Watch this. Look how Mike's dressed. Gatekeeper. Look how Charles is dressed. Whatever. But Mike celebrates because he is their guy. I don't want to call him one. Fiddler, come here. Go get Toby. You got it, huh? I bet you got it now. All money ain't good. Laissez-faire at times, it is given to those to control others because they set the precedents and they look like those who are in charge. You better catch this thing. Now watch this. This is what I said when I'm concerned about LaMelo Ball. Wow, man, you got to catch this.
All right, good evening. Thank you, Mike. Obviously, by now, you know, we drafted LaMelo Ball with the 3rd pick. And there may not have been a lot of excitement, you know, as to who the top 3 picks were. Quite frankly, you know, there were more than 3 players we considered with the 3rd pick. Having said that, going into the draft this evening, we did not know who would go first, second, or third. We're happy, very happy.
So wait a minute. It was not your intentions to draft him 3rd. If he was available, then you would take him 3rd. But you had several other players. I'm telling you, man, the gatekeeper looks for those that corporate America will celebrate. They thought he was too immature. They thought he played around too much. That's why Michael Jordan said he exceeded our expectation, because from a physical perspective and his dad, he did not fit the corporate gatekeeper's image of what corporate America needed when they come to the game now in these $1 million luxury boxes. Somebody better catch this. Somebody, and you will really see and understand now if you see what went on with with Kwame Brown, what's about to go on with LaMelo Ball. But now the narrative has been changed and it's out there now. Watch this. Please share this video. Please share this video.
You know, that LaMelo Ball was there when we drafted number 3. He's a very young, talented player who plays the kind of pace that we like to play. He has a flair to his game that, you know, maybe has some entertainment to it, more so than some other players. You know, having said that, that's not why we drafted him. We drafted him because of his size, his length, you know, the way he can handle the ball, the way he pushes the ball. Obviously, at 19 years old, we feel there's a lot of upside there. So we're very excited. Now, you know, he is 19, and he's going to come onto a team where there are, you know, players who have NBA experience, and we're hopeful, you know, that he works hard and, you know, earns, you know, any minutes that he gets this year.
Wait a minute. Didn't Michael Jordan say that on Oprah Winfrey? I keep calling him Michael Jackson because I keep seeing him do the moonslide or whatever that thing is called. when he messes these guys up. But wait a minute. Did he just say LaMelo Ball had to earn? Didn't Michael Jordan say that on Oprah? That these kids come in the league and they have everything and they're not earning anything. Everything's been given to them. You better watch what's going on in this game of basketball. You better really watch what's going on.
And if he does that, and if he loves the game as much as we think he loves the game, we feel he has a chance to be a heck of a player in this league.
What's going on? So the gatekeeper said, I'm the first one that called sponsorship with corporate America. And now they're allowing me who to control and who to allow in. Who to allow in. That's why if you look at the pictures of Kwame Brown in the NBA, there's always someone pointing out something to him. The narrative was set for him to fail because he was not the image of what Michael Jordan, the gatekeeper, was talking about. You don't believe me? You just heard the same thing with Mitch Kupchak talking about LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball's game is refined. It's refined and defined. We saw that in Australia. Now look what the coach says. Remember, I say this is a 3-tier operation that's going on. Watch this. I want to talk about what Coach Borrego said. All right, and let's go down here. James Borrego details summer workout plans for LaMelo Ball. Jordan needs those in the gate as the gatekeeper that he can market for corporate America. I heard A.B. the Hero say this. He said, when I looked at Devontae Graham's shoes, I saw he's endorsed by Michael Jordan. It's not that Devontae Graham is a great player, but he is the prototype that corporate America will buy after a while based on his coach and the owner sponsoring him. LeVar Ball gives LaMelo things that he does not need from them outside the court. LaMelo already has a big name in corporate America. So to become a part of that as the gatekeepers, they have to refine his game and refine him. I want you to read it on the screen. And refine him so they can control him. Man, you better get this narrative. You better get this narrative. This is sickening. It's truly sickening. It's deeper than these brothers on social media arguing. And if you don't catch it, you'll never catch it. It's way deeper than that. The whole premise was to change Kwame Brown's image. And in changing his image, he would develop and become the player that they wanted, that the gatekeeper wanted. But it wasn't happening fast enough. Yes, he played 10 years. Where were most of those guys in that high school All-American game? No one knows. Why does no one know? Because most of them were not celebrated to be corporate types. I've been saying this in all of my videos for almost 6 months. You got to understand this. Michael Jordan made the NBA marketable. Magic and Larry made it fun. When it comes to a market and a corporate structure, those individuals are looking for the right people to sell their business partners in corporate America. When you come to a game, what do you want to see? I'm going to leave it right here. Do me a favor, if you have not subscribed to our channel, take this time and do that. Hit that red button right below. Also, go to the right and hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when we upload new content. Do me a favor, smash that like button. And if you agree or disagree, please leave it in the comment. Please do us a favor. Don't listen to the entire video. Go away and don't say anything. I wouldn't do it. And I hope you don't either. All right? Don't forget tomorrow night, D-Mac live, talking about why and how these individuals, they select our children from AAU basketball and control. All right? So we'll talk to you later. Be blessed. Have an amazing day. And you know what I'm going to say. Be the best.